Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again on Talkin' Fight for another episode of the Friday Night Panel. Wow, have we got a fantastic episode lined up tonight. In the wake of a few amazing episodes hosted by Mike and Cedric on Knuckle Up, where they had both James Hagler and Tim Witherspoon on the show talking about Murderers Row, and those guys did a fantastic job. I invite you to go back to those shows, take a look, because they are amazing. They deserve to be movies, quite frankly. The stories that they were told. Uh, I was telling someone about the prison stories, okay, and someone said, holy shit, that should be a movie, man. I said, what? Like, that's news? Anyway, hey, listen, on our show tonight too, we also have Tim Witherspoon the third. Hey, Tim.
In the house.
Hey, this is cool. So this is a generational thing, because we also have James Hagler on the show, who's the son of marvelous Marvin Hagler. Fantastic stuff. I can't believe this is fantastic. And so listen, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to say to you guys, we're going to follow the same format as we've always done, and that is talk about the upcoming fights, the upcoming fighters, the guys who are looking forward to get in the ring, going toe to toe. But you know what? Knock me out of here, because I really enjoyed listening to you guys. I'm just going to interrupt if I stay in between. So knock me out, Mike, and introduce these fellows and get on with a great show.
I will for sure. All right, Graham, we're going to see you later, brother.
Thank you.
The screen's a little bigger. Oh, see that? They almost got rid of me there for a second. Whoa. What up, Talkin' Fight fans? You know what it is, man. You're here for the Friday night panel to hear what's going to go on this weekend in the fight game. Yes, we have none other than terrible Tim in the house again, two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and Tim Witherspoon the third, the grandson of the man here, and again joined by James Hagler. Thank you again for coming in, man, and joining me here on the Friday night panel. So let's get right to it, man. There's some big fights this weekend. Lots of good action in the house. I'd like to start off with the Taylor card. Josh, the Tartan Tornado Taylor. What are you guys feeling about that, Taylor Catterall?
Josh Taylor.
Yeah, man.
Is he from England?
That's right. That's right.
Right.
So these
You
guys
have to carry on, because I haven't been keeping up with the Joneses. But I'm gonna start keeping up. I'm gonna find out everything.
All right, I'll let you know. Taylor Catterall, it's and a loaded undercard, including the featherweight contender El Tren Ramirez against Eric Donovan in a 10-rounder. Will be on this as well. Before fight night, though, go behind the scenes in Top Rank, and they're going to be showing this documentary-style look at Taylor from his blue-collar upbringing in Scotland to his ascension to the pound-for-pound elite, So, once this youngster with a decorated Taekwondo career, Taylor eventually set his sights on the sweet science. Taylor represented Great Britain at the 2012 London Olympics and won the Commonwealth Junior welterweight title in his 7th professional fight. So Taylor cemented his legacy as a Scottish sporting hero last May when he toppled Jose Ramirez in a unification showdown, becoming only the second Scottish undisputed champion in boxing history. Taylor now turns the page to Catterall, man, the WBO #1 contender from England who won the British title in 2017. So this is a highly anticipated clash between between the undisputed super lightweight champion Taylor and the mandatory challenger Catterall. And it's about to take place, man, this Saturday. And they were not lying about this being a really packed undercard, man. We've got prospects on here that I've been watching for years now, man. We got Patty the Real Deal Donovan is in there, going to be in that ring. Ebony Jones, who made her debut a few months ago, and Nick Campbell is on this card as well.
Nate Campbell.
Nate Campbell is 4-0. Stay 5-0. He's a heavyweight.
Oh, there's another Nate Campbell from United States, some little small guy. He fought pretty good. Okay.
I don't know how up to date you guys are on these up and comers.
Who's the main event?
UK and stuff.
Who's the main event on that card?
The main event is Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall. It's going to be for the
Josh Taylor.
It's going to be for the WBC, the WBA, IBF, and the WBO super light titles. So it's an undisputed.
I ain't too familiar with the little guys. I'm not. I ain't too familiar with the little guys.
All right. Well, that's one card that's going on. You guys can catch that, man. It's gonna be great. Honestly, if you get the chance to do it, we got we got it going on 2 p.m. Eastern time. So it's the beginning of the day for Saturday for these fights, man. Because there's always a bunch of cards. The next big card, man, is the Colbert and Garcia fight, man. That one's starting at 10 p.m. Colbert, I like this kid, man. I like his style. Dave, care to chime in with me here? Let's chat about this one.
Hey, that's the last fight Garcia fought. That's when he almost got knocked out. Oh, he got knocked down, right?
Yes.
There he is.
What up, champ?
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. And we got the future world champ Tim Witherspoon the third there.
Yeah, there he is. That's Tim.
All right, cool.
Say hi to Cedric, Tim.
So, man. What up? What did I miss?
So I was just going over the Taylor card. And what's going down, man, on the Taylor card.
Oh, yes.
I'll bring you up to speed. We got Taylor Catterall, Undisputed Championship, super light, going on 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The undercard is packed with a bunch of my prospects that I've been following for the years. You go Patty Donovan, Mark McKeon, Kurt Walker is about to make his debut, and Nick Campbell 4-0, looking to stay 5, moving to 5-0. We got Ebony Jones. We talked about her. She's I believe we're trying to get her on the show. So lots going on, man. Then we're moving on to the Colbert card. Showtime Championship Boxing, man, kicks off 10 p.m.
Hold on one second. The just to remind people, it's a UK fight, so that means they're starting early for us, right?
Yeah, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
2 p.m. Eastern. Definitely. Yeah, and then moving on to the Colbert card, man. We got Chris Colbert in action against Hector Luis Garcia. Both men are undefeated. It's going to be a great super feather showdown. We also have Gary Antoine Russell will be on there, man. Another prospect that I've been following for years now. Should be a great match, man. Panama Art. It's put on by Panama RPC Channel 4 USA Showtime. If you guys want to check that out, it will be a 10 p.m. card. But there isn't too many well knowns on this card, man. So it might not be truly valued, man, to be honest. I'm gonna watch it because I love all these young and up and comers, man, and I need to watch it for content for the show. So I'll definitely be checking out all these cards this weekend for sure. But the big talk has to be Lawrence Okoli card. Guys, Okoli 17-0, 14 KOs. He crushed Galawicki in 6 rounds to be crowned the new WBO Cruiser World Champion. In just his 60th fight at the TSC Arena back in March last year.
That's tomorrow? He's fighting tomorrow, too?
Yeah, man.
That's another afternoon show, too, because it's in the UK for us? Or is it nighttime?
This one's at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Still the same. Is it the same card as the Josh Taylor one?
No, it's not.
2 separate cards at the same time. Interesting.
Sorry, no. Lawrence Okoli is the next day.
Next day.
27th, guys. Sorry, my mistake. Lawrence Okoli, 2 p.m. Eastern time on the 27th, so Sunday. So it looks like we're going to have a big card to watch before our show on Sunday, man, our Knockout of the Week award, man.
Perfect.
So definitely, Coley 17-0 with 14 O's, 14 KOs. He made short work of Dylan Prasovic in the first defense of his world title, blockbuster Anthony Joshua Alexander Usyk card. He was on that, man. But Sislak, 21-1, 15 KOs, suffered the one and only loss of his professional career when he took the WBC cruiserweight champ Ilunga Junior Makabu the distance in the in the Republic of Congo in January of 2020. So we got some big names on this card too, man. So this is one that you're just not going to want to miss out on.
Yeah. I want to know about the future champ though, Tim Witherspoon the third.
Let's talk to him.
What's
Hey,
He boxing, man. You got him boxing?
I think this is first major one, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
So
the
let
date?
him
What's the
have
date
it,
for
champ.
it?
Let him have it. You know
What's
what
the
he's
date?
he can tell you he's five. How tall are you? 5'11", 5'10"?
5'10", I think.
Yeah. When I
What
was
size
15,
shoe you wear?
10.5.
Oh, you got a little more. He gonna grow some more.
yeah, I think he's gonna be taller than me
tall.
and his dad.
Yeah.
So I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
And when I went to 11th, 10th grade in high school, I was 5'11". By the time I left, I was 6'3".
Yeah.
I was 6'3". So I was 6'2" playing football, American football at South Philadelphia High School. I made all city and stuff, but I got hurt in college, so I had to then I went and took up boxing. But Tim could tell you his stuff. I ain't trying to take your show. Tim, talk, man. You act like a champ.
What's your what are you saying, champ? What are you looking
Talk to
forward to?
him.
You already got your next date set up for your next fight?
Nah, but I'm looking somewhere between this summer.
You still amateur or you pro?
Amateur.
He only 15. He just turned 15.
Hey, when we were just talking about earlier today, them guys is turning pro early. You know how they
I
do
know.
Mexico, boy, they get down like that, boy.
Yeah, he has the potential. He got better defense than a lot of those pros. He just got to get his body a little stronger. He's smart in the ring. He's tall and lanky, and he gives me the like I be thinking like, wow, I was like that. I didn't get strong. I had to build it up. I had to build it up. When a lot of my friends my age, they were strong, had big muscles, and I just had to do maneuver, but I didn't have the strength. And then I finally got the strength. But I wish I had strength like Tyson and Holyfield, like that.
Yeah.
I had skills, but
that's why you have to rely more on the skills. If you don't have the power, you gotta your skill level has to be that much higher to because you don't have the power.
I be thinking if I was strong like that, I know they're stronger than me, but if I was strong, God dog.
Yeah.
So I'll be
skills
telling
and the power.
to start lifting and start training and stuff. When you're home, just do like 60 sit-ups every couple of hours. Do another 60. He'll tell you. He'll talk to him. I'm out.
So, champ, how you feel now? You feel like you got more skill or more power? Which one? Which one you got more?
Definitely more skill.
Okay. What do you feel is the jab, the speed, the body shots? What do you like working on the most?
Probably the body shots.
Body shots. Yeah.
You gotta give us more than one answer, Tim. Keep talking.
There's nothing like making a man poop himself in the ring from a shot.
Keep talking, Tim. This the beginning. Keep talking.
Yeah, man. What else?
Were you fought in the Golden Gloves yet?
Nah, I'm doing that next year.
Next year?
Yeah, he's gonna do it next year. He hold his hands like he's professional and stuff and all that.
Okay.
But he just gotta build up his strength. That's all. He does better than some professionals. Like when you throw like a punch, he'll go boom, boom. He'll block. He'll put his hands up. He'll slip. He just needs strength. I know his dad gonna put him on.
That'll come. He's still growing.
Yeah, I know, but his dad gonna put him on. But the things that I didn't do when I started,
right.
I didn't do those things. Like my trainer, Slim Robinson, was like, don't lift too much weights. He's like, don't lift too much weights. But you had all them other guys pumping weights, and then you had some other trainers saying don't lift weights. There's the old timers.
Yeah, the thing.
I found out that you need that strength.
Yeah. The thing, when specifically you have to remember when you're lifting weights is you have to make sure that you're doing the stretching and mobility exercises to keep your muscles loose, because that's the main problem. Like a lot of old school coaches, they say not to do any exercises. Strength exercises, specifically weights, because you'll get stiff and you won't be able to move fluidly. But if you're doing your stretches properly and making sure that your joints are mobile and your muscles are loose, you'll still be able to keep your speed as you increase your strength. Obviously, not too much. You still want to maintain your weight class. You ain't trying to, grow big. You're still trying to maintain your weight class. But
you ever lift weights, right? Lift weights, and then go play a game of basketball.
Oh no, you got to stretch first.
You ever did that? Everything is off. I'm telling you, everything is off. Shot, everything. Because it's like
I see what you're saying.
You're too tight. And that's how you tell the difference. You go lift the weights and then go play some basketball. And you'll be able to tell the difference like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right about that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to do it properly.
So
if you're going to
incorporate,
if you're going to incorporate it, you got to do it smartly.
Exactly.
James, we have a question for you from the audience, man. Dusty Modford wants to know: do you have any early stories of your dad's career that we might not know about? Anything that you talking
about the champ? Okay.
We'll see.
You.
What's the question? Repeat it again.
Do you have any early stories of your dad's career that we might not know about?
There's a lot of them. I mean,
whatever you like. Yo, mate, tell us. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll tell you about Hearns.
Okay.
All right. When my dad started fighting, when he started getting into boxing, he moved to Brockton, as you all know, and he got beat up by this guy named Donnell Wilkfall. He was a kind of bully in the neighborhood, and Donnell was a boxer. So he beat my dad up real bad, put him in the hospital. So when my dad got out of the hospital, he was like, I'm gonna take up boxing. He was already liking boxing because his favorite fighter was Floyd Patterson, coming from Jersey. So he said when he got out of the hospital, he said, look, I want to fight that guy. That guy boxing, I want to learn how to box. And he went to the gym across the street from them, which was the Pettinellis. So he got in shape, won a bunch of amateur tournaments, turned pro, and he fought Donnell twice and knocked him out twice.
Wow.
So now when he fought for Hearns, after the Hearns fight, we're sitting watching a fight up there in a hotel. And I look over to him, I say, Dad, Tommy Hearns reminded you of Donnell Wilkfall, didn't he? He said, you know what? Everybody reminded me of Donnell.
Nice.
He said everybody reminded me of them.
Nice.
And that's what started him. That's what motivated him, to fight, man.
Interesting.
Tim, I was in England with his dad. Several times. We did events together, and that was really cool. That's why I'll be encouraging you to try to get the best out of training and do the best you can, because you can help people, you can meet people. And I was cool. We was at the thing talking, and I was talking, and then we talked about his wife earlier. Right? And you get to meet these people, man, and it's beautiful feeling. So you just got to work hard.
Stay consistent. And then the amateurs, win that last round. Fight that last round hard. Always fight that last round hard, because that's the one that judges look at it. If you finish strong, you good, man.
Mm-hmm. That last round really sticks in the mind of those judges, man.
That's right.
I'm saying if there's any means of him representing his mom's side, the Cambodians, they never had no Cambodian fighters or anything like that made and stuff.
There's not many.
At least he could squeeze that in if he be successful. I like
they could do that. Other
I like stuff like that.
Other people do that, man, in the Olympics.
Let's come with the two flags.
You're not only representing black people in America, you representing the Cambodian people too. And if you can accept them, that's money. So
big time.
I'm not thinking about money all the time.
No.
I just want him to do good. That's all.
I know at the end of the day, we know how it goes, but you ain't gonna, it's not like you're gonna do it free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
I got a question for the grandson now.
Hey, Tim.
Here.
I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
But little Tim, let me ask you this: do you find a lot of pressure having to perform at your best with having that last name really on your do you feel a lot of pressure carrying that name and having to perform?
Nah, man, I was born to do this. So
okay.
Yeah,
I like to hear.
No pressure.
Well, don't stop talking. Just don't say I was born here. Give us some more. That's a part of it too, Tim.
Yeah, man.
Keep that conversation going on. We want to hear about you. Come on. You said you was born to do it. Go ahead. What else?
I don't know. It's just training. It's like there's no pressure because I'm already used to it. I've been seeing my dad do it and everything. I've been watching fights on YouTube about my grandfather. It's just what I was born to do. So
learning.
Gotta get used to it.
So you just get in there and do work.
Mhm.
How do you find juggling that your training with school? Do you find it easy?
At times it's hard because like school is like in the morning. I wish I could work out like all day, but
Right.
Yeah,
it's
of
not
course.
it. But it's kind of hard because it's at night most of the time when I work out.
Mm.
So,
You
yeah.
Do
gotta,
you like
you gotta
training?
get recharged up. You gotta get recharged up from being in school, sitting in the classroom all day. Then you gotta get recharged up, get some energy for the gym at nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard. I can see that.
Do you like training?
Yeah, man, I love it.
Okay. My dad loved it too.
Mhm.
When I was boxing, I didn't like training when I was boxing. I
Wow.
didn't like when I'm keeping it 100. I didn't like training, but I
Yeah.
knew that I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
didn't like training.
Most people hate the
I
process.
wasn't a gym rat like that. That was in there every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every
Yeah.
day throughout his whole career. That's
We
what
all
he did.
we all want the process. We all want the results, but we hate the process.
Oh, yeah. And it made me feel better when I found out that Ali didn't like training.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I heard that, I was like, oh,
Instead of
okay.
made him feel
I'm not
better.
the only one. I thought I was the only one.
Yeah.
I was like, how
He
can
never
I
told
try
me.
to be a fighter and hate training?
I never heard him say it, but I can imagine that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said he had a quote. He said a quote like, "I hated every
Yeah.
minute of training, but he knew that it was
Yeah,
worth
I
it." Something like
remember
that.
saying that.
Yeah.
They
But
definitely
even
have some famous
going back to what Tim said, is that okay if I call you Tim? Is that
Yeah.
you can't teach that. What you said, like that you love training, that's something that you can't teach. That's not something that someone could give you. So that's something that you have inside you already. So that's a good thing. And you love training. Obviously, you're on the right path. You got your father and your grandfather. So you got the right path, man. Just stay focused. You'll be good, man. You'll be good.
Consistency. Consistency is the
He
key.
might be a heavyweight. So right now he's 5'11".
5'11".
And
Wow.
he's 5'11", but I knew when I was no, he's not 5'11".
Like
5 what?
5'10", 5'11" with shoes.
5'10". So he almost 6 foot, and he's
How much you weigh now?
Like 145 almost.
Okay. And you're how old?
You might have a cruiserweight heavyweight on your team.
Yeah, of course. That's what's going to happen.
That's
As
what
he
it
grows,
sounds
you
like
know
to
you're
me.
going to go up in weight.
Yeah, he's only gonna get thicker, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if he keep on eating, that boy, I ain't never seen him eat a lot, but he had food like before the gym and after the gym. He had little snacks, so his
Little
body
snacks
is
is like
telling
a
him
meal
he's
for
gonna get
us.
big. I think because
Oh, yeah.
like, he have a little snack, and then afterwards he get a little snack.
Yeah, it's going to pick up as he goes. 16, 17, they're going to eat the whole house.
Yeah.
That's how mine was. They hit
Yeah.
that 16, 17, man.
They
So
just
he
eat
got long
everything.
arms. He has long arms. He boxes good. He has that same style. Like I'll be doing like this.
Defense.
Sometimes I think he goes like this, but he
Oh,
doesn't
old
stop
school
like
Kid Norton.
that. I'm trying to get him to make his jab
Yeah.
stronger. He'll be more
Yeah, man.
effective.
Educated
He's lazy
jab.
on his jab. He lazy on his jab. And
Can't be lazy on that jab.
Yeah,
Who's
I
your
know.
favorite?
He's
Who's
lazy
your
on the jab. So that's what we've been working on with the jab and getting them strong. And we're going to see good results after that.
Tim?
After you
Who's,
get to them weights,
who's
and
your
get
favorite?
that jab in place.
Oh yeah, that educated jab. Tim,
Yeah.
who's your favorite fighter right now?
Currently or just like all time?
Currently.
That's hard. Probably Canelo, obviously, but great fighter.
Hey, Canelo's fighting May, right?
Yeah.
May 7th?
Yeah, he took over that Cinco de Mayo date after Mayweather. So I don't know who he's fighting yet, but he's fighting. He's fighting somebody.
Right now, light heavyweight champion, WBC.
Oh, Bivol.
Yeah.
Demetrius Bivol.
Yo,
Should
that's
be
gonna be a good one.
interesting.
What do you think about that?
I think it'll be a great fight.
I personally would. I mean, Bivol is a top 3 guy in a weight class above what he's fighting right now. So you got to give respect to that. Just me personally, I would personally rather Benavidez,
Yeah, me too.
Benavidez or Charlo. I just think both those guys would come to fight him, and put up a good fight. Whether I don't know. I just think Benavidez and Charlo would put up a good fight. But once again, Bivol is a top 3 guy at light heavyweight. He's a champion and a good boxer in a weight class above. So it's still a good
So
challenge.
you think Canelo's on his way out or what?
I do.
I think so too. I think this is why he's picking these opponents like this.
He has enough money.
I think,
he has enough money. He has enough fame, and that's when you start losing it a little bit. You know, so he did a whole lot of greatness, and now is in his mind and his body because it happens to you when you're successful, and then you just get tired of being successful. You want to rest, and that might be getting him now. That might be getting him now.
Yeah. That's why
everybody say he the best. Everybody say he this and that. So in his mind, he's
still young though. He's still young in his career. He's still young. How old is Canelo? Let me find out. Let me real quick find out how old is Canelo.
I don't know.
I think
he fought a lot. He fought a lot.
Yeah.
He's known all over the world as one of the best. So he might could go out earlier. Wow,
you look at the opponent.
He's 31 years old.
He's not taking a lot of tough fights.
How old is he?
He's not. He's 31 years old, man. He's had 60 fights.
But dig this. He's been fighting pro since how old?
15.
He turned pro back in 2005.
He old, dog.
Yeah. He's old. He's been in the game since 2005.
He's about right around the corner, about to be over, man. Yeah. He's been fighting pro since he's 15 years old. Oh yeah, that's why he's picking these opponents like this. Because
a lot of mileage.
He don't want to tough. He don't want to fight Chalo and those guys because those guys are gonna come. They're gonna bring the funk.
Exactly.
That'll bring the money. That'll bring the money. But that could be that one last time he get hit and maybe start forgetting stuff after the fight. So
the thing is that this Bivol fight, I believe this Bivol fight, he's taking this because he believes it's going to be the easier match. But Bivol, you got to be careful of this guy, man. He can still bring it. And
definitely. I mean, there's no such thing as easy fight.
Yeah,
we know that. There's no such thing as easy fight, man.
No, there's not.
That's the truth.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's if there's like A and B, Bivol would be the B option,
Yeah. I agree.
Tim, which fight you want to see? Which fight you want to see this year?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Oh, wait a minute now. You supposed to be up on the scene.
No, I know.
You got to know when to look at some of the fights at least, champ.
Yeah, but lately I've just been training and not been focusing on it. I said lately I've just been training and not focusing.
He's right. Yeah,
staying focused.
Yeah.
The one thing, the one thing that I tell my boxers is that you should at least be paying attention to the people in your weight class.
Yeah.
Just to see, especially if you're gonna be you might be facing these people in a couple of years. So at least if you don't have time to keep up on the whole boxing game, at least keep up on the people that are in your division and what they're doing, right? At least the top 3 guys.
That is good. That is good information.
Tim, what do you think about the Demetrius Andres? Boo.
Dang. I've been keeping up on it, man.
Demetrius.
I think he's slept on, man. That's what I think. I think a lot of people sleep on him. I think.
So Tim, you don't know about him?
Nah, I haven't been looking. Just been training.
You gotta get on the scene. That's
all right. That's all right. When you get a chance, check him out. Now he's in that category with Chalo, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter. Them guys fought in the amateurs together. All those guys.
Yeah.
And Demetrius, at one point in time, Demetrius was right with those guys to make a lot of money, but Demetrius made some wrong moves with his promotion, and that set him back. And he's never been the same far as
he's been playing catch up. He's been playing catch up the whole time, trying to catch up.
Yeah. And Danny and all these other guys, though, they got millions, man. You know what I mean? They even got their shine.
Yeah. It just goes to show you, man, you got to make the right moves with your promotion.
And you got to stay consistent. Definitely. You can't have no gaps, man.
Exactly. The minute you have a gap, you can. It's like falling from grace. You know what I mean? Like you're in stardom, and then there's so many people behind you that the minute that you're no longer in that media or no longer being talked about,
they'll fill the gap.
The gap's gone. They'll fill the gap with somebody else, and that's what's happened with him because he didn't make the right decisions with his promotion team.
Yeah.
And he's been playing catch up ever since. I think he's slept on, man. I think he's a great fighter. I think he's talented. I like watching him. He has an educated jab. He sticks and moves like crazy, man. Like I like watching him.
I think Andre would give Canelo problems the same way how Lara. Remember Iris Lara? Gave Canelo problems. That was pretty close. That was before I started scoring fights, but that was pretty close. That could have went either way. Actually.
No, Boo doesn't give you time to set up, right? Like he's always moving. Like he comes in, he throws a punch, he's out right away. He never.
The only thing is, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah. Go on.
He's had a few fights against like lower level competition where we thought he should have. Not the last one. He finished his last guy in like the first or second round.
Yeah.
But like two fights before that, he fought some guy that I'm assuming it was a mandatory something, and he should have stopped him, but he went the distance with him. That's what James is talking about, being consistent. You got to be consistent with your high level performances. And then after that, that's when they can't deny you. That's what your dad, Marvelous Marvin Hagler, they were denying him at first, but because he was so consistent with his performances, they couldn't deny him at a certain point, right?
Right.
That's what we got to, not just consistent, but be consistent with good performances. Make sure you remember that, Tim.
So I want to ask you guys this. So because this Eddie Hearn's done this 2-fight deal with Canelo, if Canelo gets through Bivol, what do you guys think about his chances against Triple G? Because that's what's up next for him.
He'll beat him. Triple G will be 40.
Yeah, he beat him twice already. He might knock him out this time.
That's what. You
think Canelo will beat Triple G the third time, knock him out?
Well, Triple G will be 40 years old. I mean, I know. Well, let that be wrong. Yeah. I'm assuming
he's durable.
I'm assuming Triple G is that he doesn't live a bad lifestyle. I'm assuming he doesn't seem to be the type of guy to be out partying and drinking. So even though he's 39, 40, but at some point in time, I don't have to explain this to Tim. You know this, like you still got your man strength, but at that age, the reflexes and the reaction time are just
a lot of stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, you ain't chasing them no more. You're not bouncing. That bounce is gone. A little bit. If you watch my dad's fights, right? If you watch them from the beginning to the end, and you'll see, because my dad, he had a lot of hard fights, and you'll see coming towards the end, it wasn't that much. It wasn't a lot of bouncing. He stayed right in the grind, and that's a fighter. So there's 3 types of fighters. You got your brawler, you got your boxer, and then you got your fighter. And that's what he was. He was a fighter. He could sit right there. He didn't have to move. He could sit right there and go and trade with you because he had that iron chin. And that's what, if you watch him when he fought the Beast Mugabe.
Mom, I'm on the podcast. I call you back.
No
That's my mom. I'm sorry. That's very much.
Hey, real quick. Let me take time. Got to introduce my boy Randy Els to the show. Mike,
what's up, Randy?
What's up, Big Mike?
What up, Randy?
What up,
Randy? We got Tim Witherspoon the third. It's the next champion coming up.
Big Tim.
Big Tim. We got Marvelous Marvin Hagler's son here, James Hagler, on the top here.
Okay.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
So is Andre Ward coming back or what, man?
Me and Randy just had this debate last night.
What's man. I'm seeing this and I'm hearing this and I'm like, yo, that gotta be crazy.
This is perfect. This is perfect time for Randy to come in. Go ahead.
Right?
Talk it.
No, I don't see that happening, man. I think that's just a hype job. I think
Me too, man.
I think Andre Ward had his time, but he don't want the smoke right now with these young ones right now.
No doubt. I think so too. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, Randy, man. Because that was crazy. I was like, get out of here.
Right, man. I don't like the idea. I'd be honest with you. I think the whole idea that him supposedly calling out Triple G, I'm not really big of a fan with that. I think he was just too naturally bigger than what Triple G was, just my personal opinion. And with Triple G, and they had an interview with Triple G, and sometimes his broken English could be taken the wrong way, or like No pun intended, but sometimes people read into that, and
right.
I just feel that I don't feel that was a realistic fight for Triple G. He knows the danger of Ward. I think he was actually giving Ward even his respect type thing. That's just too big of a move for him to go after Ward.
Right.
In Ward's defense, the question, Ward didn't exactly call him out. Like, he was doing an interview and someone asked him, who are some, like, which fights do you wish you had, like, when you were still fighting? And he said he named Triple G, and he said real quick, but he didn't want to fight. And that's how this all started.
Oh,
that's how it all started. So he didn't exactly like go out calling him out. They just asked,
somebody ran with it. Hopefully that they say, let's do it.
What about Andre Ward's revealed his plan to bulk up to heavyweight to face Anthony Joshua before he eventually retired?
I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe he was thinking about what Roy Jones did, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that's what he was thinking, maybe.
No, Joshua was too big for I like Ward. I like Ward, but he won't be able to handle that smoke with Joshua.
No, exactly. No, he's just he don't have the size, man. He's just genetically too small.
I think because
and bang with him.
Andy Ruiz, I don't know exactly. I don't know. We can probably look it up real quick, but I don't think Andy Ruiz was that too much. Anthony Joshua was like 250. So, yeah. I don't. That's Tim, what do you think? What do you think? Speaking of heavyweight, you should be the one. Andre Ward had said something about he was thinking about moving up to heavyweight to fight Joshua when he was thinking. We were just thinking that's too much. I know Roy Jones did it, but
I think he should have. Just all he should have did was just think, because I don't think that wouldn't even be no comparison.
Right.
Joshua too big for him, too strong for him. I think I don't care if he gained weight either. I think Joshua's still probably
just
not
too strong.
Yeah, he's too strong. Yeah.
If he went to heavyweight with the max, he probably would get was just over 205, 210.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
And if he get any heavier, he'll be sluggish. Because he hasn't been at that weight
it's
for a long time.
Virgil Hunter putting these ideas.
And when you gain that weight or whatever, you got to be there for a while to get used to it.
Right, because he ain't used to carrying it. That's right.
So you're gonna need some time to feel it out, and so that'll be a new thing. And I'm just kind of like,
it'll slow him down.
I'm thinking, no, I don't.
You're right, Tim.
Anthony,
you're 100% right. You know,
okay,
I like his skills over Joshua's, though. I like his skills over Joshua's, but
yep.
You know, but to be heavy like that and just to jump and not be used to that weight. All your timing, everything's off. Your speed ain't the same.
Yeah.
You know, you might have a little more power, but all that other stuff out the window. Even
he got rocked by Kovalev, let alone Joshua.
Right.
You're right about that.
Well, it's all Virgil Hunter putting the ideas in his head, man, because after he made that successful kind of leap to become the light heavyweight, Ward believed he could continue to defeat the Giants.
Virgil want to get paid, huh?
Yeah, Virgil Hunter want to get paid, man. So he's like, yo, man, I think you could take on Joshua.
Virgil throwing his fighters in the fire.
This year, right?
And Joshua need help. See, Joshua need help. These guys win these fights. All the old trainers are gone. We ain't got the knowledge here. I watch his videos. I'm like, wow. I was trying to see if I can work with him. Now I'm working with that there guy, Frank Franklin. He's 3-0 with one knockout from the UK. We're getting ready to finalize all the stuff. And I would love to help these guys. Even Deontay Wilder is so easy.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The money.
The pride. Some of these guys, they got too much pride to admit that.
They don't even know enough. A lot of them inexperienced. They don't know the old time ways.
No, you can only walk around with your hand up by your face for so long before somebody figures out your game plan.
Hey, you see what happened to Roy Jones, right?
Yeah.
With a hand on. That's what my dad said. He always keep his hand down too low. Someday somebody's gonna catch him. And sure enough, Antonio Tava caught him.
He got her real well.
And that's exactly how Roy Jones is training. What's his name?
Yeah.
I seen it.
Eubanks.
I seen it. Hit that boy.
His hand is too low and he's going to get cracked.
Chris Eubanks.
Yeah.
Eubanks. Yeah, Junior.
Look just
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Roy. I was like, oh,
Looks just like Roy.
offensively,
He about to get his head cracked.
They sending Joshua to the West Coast when there's a lot of good ones on the East Coast.
Right,
Randy's exactly right because I'm saying
television causing them to make these decisions.
But
That's
check this
right,
out.
Tim.
Offensively, like the way he's using his jab and turning it into a hook, that's good.
Love it.
But the defensive part, he still took a lot of right hands.
He's
You got to bring that
notorious.
right hand up here. You got to have that right hand right here.
Notoriously bad on
here.
defense.
Shoot the shot, and the right hand stay there. As soon as you catch something, throw your counter right back. I'm good at that. Yeah,
well, you know, that's funny
You
you
know,
say that. It's funny you say that, Tim, because after my dad fought Duran, he come back to the gym because Duran kept catching him with that left hand. So what he had to do, when he threw his jab, when he threw his right jab, he had to do this.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
So he can catch that. So he can catch that hand.
You supposed to leave it there.
Yeah.
You supposed to leave it there and jab, really.
Yeah.
And when you see something coming, you supposed to brace yourself and catch it. Bend your knee. Boom, boom, so you can throw a hook. I was trying to teach the new guy that on the video, on like a video thing.
George Foreman was good for that.
The war started.
Oh,
the
yeah.
war started. Yeah, the war started, so it was gonna take longer. Go ahead. You was talking about George?
George Foreman was good for that same thing.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Now
he's good for them grills.
Him and Kenny Norton was kind of like the same way.
Yeah.
They was getting
Yeah,
sloppy
Ken
with
Norton.
it. They didn't
Yeah.
keep it tight. They didn't
Yeah, he
keep
used
it
to do
tight.
like that. What? Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love watching Kenny
Kenny
Norton.
Norton. Keep it tight like this.
Yeah.
I used to catch jabs. When they shoot the jab, I used to grab it, pull them, and throw a hook on them.
Right.
I used to do that playing. When I did it with Larry Holmes. I did it with watching Larry
grab
Holmes
it?
play.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shot a jab. I grabbed it and pulled him, and then I hit him with a left hook later in the round. Yeah,
Nice.
Slim Robinson taught me that.
Nice.
Slim taught me that.
Right.
Yo, DJ, you can grab it, but it's illegal. It's illegal, really.
But if you do it fast enough, the referee won't call it.
Right.
But you usually go in here with the shoulder and block.
Yeah.
Then you come forward here, and then you stand there. You go like Joe Frazier, catch it, pull, bam. I know how to teach, boy. I'm telling you.
I like that.
Hey, you make a
Tim,
big
Tim,
fight like doing
points
that.
from me.
Hey, Tim, I know. What's your favorite defense? Show us. I know you standing up right now. You
Go ahead,
look
Tim.
like you ready to start shadow boxing right
I
now.
know.
Hey,
Go ahead, Tim, go.
I already showed him, man.
you can shadow box while we talk.
Like that, you know.
There you go. Do it, Tim. You got to be able to
All I
be
got
more
right now.
productive, Tim. You got to show them more stuff.
Yo,
So they can
He's
build
young.
you
He's
up.
young, man.
Randy,
learning.
what do you think about the Okoli fight, man, this weekend?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight too. I don't really know too much about his opponent, but I'm really getting big on Oakley. You know what I mean? His whole backstory and just I'm really looking forward to see how he does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's the Sunday show, though, right?
That's a Sunday show.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
You know, and then we got Galal Yafi is fighting, man, against Carlos Bautista on that one for the WBC international fly title.
That should be a good one. Those are like the three brothers. They all box. One of them won gold at the Olympics, the past Olympics,
right.
too, right?
You know, and Fabio Wardley is on the same card, man, which is huge too. Which
Y'all get the same messages that I get.
Probably.
Yeah, on the right side, right?
Tim. It says, "What do you think about Jake Paul?" Did
Oh,
you see that on there?
I can see that.
Yeah.
What do you think about him, Tim?
I don't even want to you shouldn't even answer questions like that.
I don't even know where to start.
Exactly.
Yo, the only place you need to be starting is if he comes and asks you to sign to his promotion companies and gets you paid.
Right.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing boxers should be worried about Jake Paul about is if he's coming to them house to sign up a contract to give them money to box for his company. That's it.
Right.
Other than that, who gives a shit? He can do his little circus fights all he wants. Look at him and his brother, man. His brother is now getting into deals with Arnold Schwarzenegger for the World Slap Fighting Championship. Have you seen this crap?
No.
Slap fighting.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ain't doing
Yo,
that.
yo, these guys are doing everything but boxing, man. I'm telling
But
you.
hold up. I want to hear from Tim because we're all old school. We already know how we feel about this. I want to know what the young future champion thinks about the Jake Paul, because he's from this generation, so he can tell us more what they're thinking. Go ahead, Tim.
With me, he's a joke, to be honest. Like, for him to get the respect that he needs to fight real boxers instead of like a basketball player, you know.
Yeah.
He's 26, got all this money, but can't fight, you know.
Exactly.
Good answer, Tim.
Let him know.
Yo, you made Grandpa proud. Yo, Grandpa's proud right now of that answer.
Hey, but he said he wanted to fight Chavez Jr.
Right?
Nah.
He got a ways to go.
Yeah, but he would get beat up. Because, Chavez will come and fight that fight. I'm going to tell you again.
100% he would.
Oh, you talking about Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking about Tim.
No. I'm saying Jake Paul wanted to fight Chavez Jr.
Oh.
No, that's honestly, Chavez Jr. would actually show up for that fight.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
he would show up seriously for that fight, man.
I think Jake might beat him.
Well, did Silva beat him?
Jake might beat him.
Like Jake's got some serious skills that are overlooked. I mean, I respect him because he does put the time in there.
Yeah. It's because he's trying to earn the respect. That's
I mean, I'll give him that respect. I mean, I don't like this whole fiasco with him. Like, I don't like this.
The circus
I can't
around
stand him in the professional game, making him a mockery of some type. I just feel like there's other boxers that they go through thick and thin and don't even get that chance. I mean, more for him. He's got his viewers. So be it. But I want to see him fight somebody. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's what I want, man. That's all I want to see. I want to see him get in the ring with a highly decorated boxer.
But I don't think Chavez is it though.
You don't think Chavez is your guy?
No, I think
honestly, I believe Tommy Fury was going to be the one.
Well, I think it's unfair that he get up that high, and unless he fights somebody down at the lower ranks, because he'll still get beat.
Yeah, the money.
So you
the money helped him. The money helped him climb the ladder a little bit faster.
Yeah, but if you want to disrespect the boxing industry, you'll let him go ahead and fight them guys instead of fighting somebody in the top 10 or less. Somebody in the top 10 or less, I'll knock him out. Get the battery, Shania.
Yeah. All right, what about Butterbean versus Jake Paul?
Oh my God! Yeah, let's do that one.
Who?
Butterbean fighting who?
Butterbean, Jake Paul. I'd love to see that one.
Oh, you know he'll kill Jake Paul. Get the battery. He'll kill him.
Yeah,
Butterbean is tough.
Butterbean ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, Butterbean is tough.
Yo, he only signs like 2-minute round 4-fight deal, like 4-round deals.
Butterbean was fighting real boxers at least. Remember?
And knocking them out too. The man's got hands, bro.
Well, he was the highest paid 4-round fighter, wasn't he?
The highest paid 4-round fighter.
No, he didn't fight longer than 4 rounds.
Highest paid 4-round fighter, man. He only signed 4-round fights, man. That's it.
He can fight Butter. I talked to him. He tough. He ain't scared of nobody. He heavy. I was like, this dude is rugged.
We gotta get him on the show.
You probably get him on the show. Much better. But I got a lot of respect for him.
No doubt.
I talked to him twice. I think one time in England. We was in England, I think, and he did something over there.
Back to the regular boxing though. Randy, you came out a bit after. What do you think about the Josh Taylor fight? And what do you expect? And what do you expect next? I mean, we're expecting to win.
Taylor
Catterall stepping up right now for his toughest fight. I mean, I really do like Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, really opened my eyes with his win over Regis Prograis. I was watching that the whole tournament, but that Prograis win really opened my eyes with him. I really like it. He's a good boxer. I just feel like I don't really know too much about Catterall.
Catterall's a very good fighter, man. He's 26-0, and he's been knocking on that door for world titles for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I know that. I've definitely recognized the name for sure, and know that he's been on that rise. So he's deserving of the shot, obviously. But I'd like to see I'd like to see Taylor do that because I want to see bigger fights with Taylor at 140. I don't want to see him necessarily move up to 47.
Right.
Even though he did look ghostly or ghastly in that weigh-in there or whatever, he looked terrible.
Yeah, he actually did.
You talking about Taylor? Man. Taylor didn't look good at the weigh-in.
No.
I thought he looked a little dehydrated, to be honest.
Yeah. So but I still think there's big fights for him at 140. I like the 140 division. I still favor maybe Taylor just because I know him more. You know, I'm just a little bit biased that way, I guess. But I'm definitely gonna tune in for that for sure.
Tim, these guys are around your weight class, so you should be paying attention. You should be paying attention to these guys.
Josh Taylor is not in my weight.
No, not you, little Tim.
No, little Tim.
Oh, Tim.
Come on, man.
Exactly. Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead.
It ain't always about you, champ. It ain't always about you, right?
Go ahead, Tim. Go ahead, Tim.
Nah, I mean, I'm 138. He's 140, so I definitely got to look out for it for like the next couple of years. You know, I'm gonna be making it big here soon. So,
yeah, man, stay focused. Stay focused.
Who would you want to fight?
Yo, Randy, be on the lookout for Patty Donovan, on that same card with Josh Taylor.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah, man. Plus Ebony Jones, Nick Campbell. You got to look out for these names, man. They're gonna make for some entertaining fights this weekend for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely tune in for sure.
Yeah. What else we got? And then Chris Colbert is the 10 o'clock. The 10 that starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
10 p.m. man.
Who's his opponent? And
it's Colbert versus Hector Garcia
at 135.
Yeah.
I think it's a 35 or 30.
Is it 30? Step for Super Feather.
Super Feather. I believe that's 30.
Yeah, 130.
Yeah,
130.
Yeah, 130. They're in there at 130, man. That's gonna be a great fight, man. I've been watching this kid for a while, man. Chris Colbert. I think he's one of these ones that's overlooked. Kid 16-0, man. He's a lot of fun to watch in that ring, man.
Division's heavy though. That those divisions 26 to 40. Them divisions are heavy.
Like
man. You gotta be able to be very elusive and evasive, man. In those, you can't be taking punishment in those weight divisions.
Right.
And Colbert, honestly, when you watch this kid fight, man, Colbert, whatever you call him, he's definitely got the ability, man, to make some big fights in the future. We got to put him in front of the right competition. His last time out was against, I believe. What was the guy's name?
I forget. I know you're talking about, but he did look good.
Nayem Bayar.
Yes.
And that was a 12-round unanimous decision win. And then the fight before that, he took on Arboleda, and man, that was a TKO in the 11th, man. I remember that fight. Was a great one to watch, man. And honestly, this guy's been exciting. He's been exciting to watch for a long time now, man. And he's only 5'8" with a 71-inch reach, right? And 16-0 with 6 KOs. He's I think he's going to be the one to watch and the one to take.
Yeah, he's an exciting fighter to watch for sure.
6 KOs.
Yeah.
He got to bend his knees.
Man. He's going
to have to bend his knees and turn his body more. Get some knockouts.
That's right.
He must be throwing straight punches or something.
He don't sit down enough, but he definitely throws enough. He definitely throws enough to win, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, he does. Okay.
He stays busy. He throws a lot of punches, man. He is a volume puncher. He'll throw them, but he's also smart too, man. He'll sit down and wait for that right shot. He's one of these good. He's a good fighter.
And there's guys at 130 that can crack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta get ready, Tim. Gotta get ready.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna be 150s. I think you're gonna be a heavyweight. Eventually. I think he's gonna be a heavyweight. 6'4". Taller than Pop.
No, it's gonna be great, man. Also on that card, Gary Antoine Russell. I don't know if you guys know these kids.
Now, which one? I don't know.
Going to be a good fight.
Is that the one that's the heavy puncher that's been knocking people out?
Yeah.
140. He's at 140.
14-0, 14 KOs.
Yes,
Woo!
yes.
Okay. Yeah, man.
100% knockout record.
100% knockout. This Southpaw is 5'10" with a 69-inch reach. So, you know he really sits down on those punches, man.
What weight is that?
Super light.
140.
Yeah, 140.
Okay.
So he's taking on Victor Postal. For
That's a step up fight
That's
for
a
him.
step up, right?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
He's taking on Victor Postal, man. So guys, be on the lookout for this one, man. And Victor Postal ain't no joke. He's 31-3, right?
That is a good step up fight for him. I'm very interested in seeing that fight now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been watching. I've had this kid on my radar for a long time now, man. Gary Antoine Russell.
This is undercard of the main event Colbert card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, man. I know what you guys are gonna be doing.
You already know what we gonna be doing.
Yeah. I'll be doing the same.
Yeah, you can bet that.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Watching the fight.
I'm gonna watch it. You got me going too. I'm watching too.
You already know.
I'm gonna be drinking Thunderbird.
Yeah,
Thunderbird.
I'm gonna have that old English.
I'm gonna pull up the Thunderbird.
I'm gonna have old English.
Oh, shit.
40. I'm gonna have the 40 ounce, baby.
Tim gonna be drinking
You got
apple
the
juice.
you got the OEs in the fridge ready to go.
That's right, baby.
I'll drink that rather than that
OE
Thunderbird.
make you gain weight. You gain weight drinking that stuff. Old English.
Well,
Tim's
guys,
got
Tim, you make sure you stay away from all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
it's gonna be great. It's a great time to watch it. 10 p.m. I can't wait to see that one. It's gonna be good, man.
Hey, is
Definitely.
Clarissa Shield fighting too? She got a fight coming up.
She's got a fight coming up, I believe.
Already? She just fought a couple weeks ago.
Her and Amanda supposed to be fighting soon, right? Her and Amanda Serrero or something.
No, that's Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor.
That's
Katie
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah,
That's
which
what
I'm
it
looking
That's
forward
gonna
to.
be a bomb fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got Serrano on that. Serrano's a heavy hitter.
Yes, she is. I'm gonna go with Serrano too on that one.
When is that fight? When is it?
April.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
April 30th.
I know both of them. I'm gonna check it out. I met Serrano and I met Katie in Ireland. I met her in Ireland.
You could
And
probably
she was
go to
letting
the
boys,
fight.
They
Tim.
was letting boys. She was sparring with dudes and they was clocking her. I mean,
Right.
but when I know when she sparred with girls, okay. I was wondering what's wrong with the dad letting the dudes bang her like that. But I guess that's what they've been doing. I actually witnessed her boxing dudes, but they was kind of like hitting her really hard. And I was like, wow.
Serrano or Taylor?
Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Taylor. She was getting tagged. We was doing that show, Lords of the Ring. Barry McGuigan was there, a lot of stars, Richie Woodall, and we was doing the show, but she was sparring, and she sparred with guys, no women. And she was getting hit upside her head. I was like, whoa, you shouldn't, where's the girls that are? She kept doing it. She hung in there too.
Yeah, Serrano and Clifford Shields are the same type. They spar men.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about Katie.
Yeah. I'm saying Serrano and Clarissa Shields are on that same boat. They spar men as well.
Whoa.
Yeah,
man. These women ain't no joke. These women.
No, but she was getting hit. She was getting clocked all the time.
Right. That's not good for her. That's not good though.
No.
Yeah, she's taking too much punishment.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. I mean to
No,
interrupt
it's
you.
true, man. That's just true. It's true. Yeah, man. That can't be good for them at all.
I witnessed it, and I was like,
Unless
wow.
you Aaron Wolf.
Yeah.
Unless you what?
Ann Wolf. Remember Ann Wolf?
Aaron Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that girl can fight. Okay.
Yeah, Aaron Wolf.
Yeah, she wasn't coming to fight you. She was coming to kill you.
Right.
And Chevelle Halfback, she good too now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Who's
man.
that girl on the Facebook? What's her name? I think she's Jamaican. She be showing her body. I forgot her name. Next time I'll show you. I'll talk to you about it. Forgot her name, but it's something. Oh, forget it. she be on there. She boxed too. I forgot her name.
Don't worry, man. There's a lot of women up and coming that you guys got to watch out for, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. A lot of them that are coming out of nowhere, man. I just interviewed one on last week, and I'll tell you, this woman at 36 years old has just become a professional boxer after being a professional runway model, after being a professional DJ, and a 2-time world kickboxing champion. She had a baby and says, you know what? I feel like going pro boxing. She just turned a pro boxer, man. She's looking to like dominate. it's crazy, man. These women that are coming up right now that are just ready to get in there and do business, man.
I'm worried about that 36
especially
though being a
the
little
ones
bit of a late start.
That is a late start. She knows that, but she's looking to push, man. She wants 5 fights her first year. She wants to have an 8th rounder by the end of the first year.
Hey, well, good for her, man.
Right.
Good luck. Hopefully,
Exactly. These women are putting in the work. They're putting in the time, man. And honestly, they're doing big things. And honestly, I love watching them fight because there's no holds bar, man. They ain't ducking nobody. They don't care. They just get in that ring and bang, man.
Yeah, true that.
They go at it. They go at it, man.
Oh man. Tell me another man, tell me another man that would have walked around that ring with the same shit Ebony Bridges had on her face. You know what I mean? Remember her eye all closed up and crap? No, there's not too many men that would have walked around that ring and continued that fight for 2 more rounds with an eye like that. Man.
Right.
You know
Right.
These women are tough. Well, on that note, we're at the hour, guys.
All right.
This, Friday night panel. So honestly, any last words, guys? You want to talk about, get off?
Well, every once in a while, I think you should ask Tim to come on and see his progress.
Definitely.
Like motivate him, knowing that he got to come on. You don't need me. You got his email. Talk to him. He needs to start being a grown person.
Yeah, man, he's got that interview process.
Yeah, so you keep in contact with Tim and see if he'll come on whenever you want him on, and then help him keep his head right. Help steer him when he talk. He'll know how to talk in the boxing game. No, that's practice, right?
Yeah, he got to get his knowledge. He got to get his knowledge up too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's it.
Keep in touch with everybody, Tim. If they want to on a podcast, just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Never say no to the media.
Yeah.
Sometimes they got to give you this.
Never say no to the media.
You need some of this.
Yeah, right. We would love to have him on our podcast too. That's dope.
Yeah,
I'd love to have him on my podcast.
Yeah. So, how can that happen? I mean,
I gave
okay
the email, all y'all email addresses to my man that does it. He's gonna reach out to you guys on the email.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. Beautiful.
So, well, on that note, I'd like to say to all the Talkin' Fight fans out there watching.
So Eric got y'all 3, and Randy, Eric, and Cedric.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. Well, to all Talkin' Fight fans, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Friday Night Panel, featuring myself and Cedric Ben in the Den, and our special guests tonight, Randy, James, Tim, and Tim Witherspoon. Thanks for coming out to join us on the Friday Night Panel and talk pure boxing, because that's what we like to do here at Talkin' Fight, is just talk fight, man. And, enjoy all the fights this weekend, guys. And to all the fans who dropped comments, thank you for all the correspondence. Without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. But time has come, man. We have to go do work, so you guys don't have to. We got to get those fights watched.
She ran.
I saw that.
My daughter, she ran.
I see that.
Somebody got caught.
she ran.
Yes. So yes, guys, tune in next week for the same. Same channel here, man. And you know what? There'll be new topics on the panel, man.
Good.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Thank you. See you, Tim. See you guys later.